Start these projects without having all the dollars in an account from start to finish to pay for. So the reason the bypass is slow in getting fixed, as it was asked, your constituent over there, and she's from District 3, because she told me when she came in. So are you saying that the funds are not there and they just only can do a certain amount of work, and then we get other funds in the pot, then they can start back? Is that what you're saying?
Glenn, I haven't sat there in a year and a half. I'll go on the website and find out where the funds are at, but at the end of the day, until I go back up there and get on the computer daily, like we do when we're sitting in that chair, I'm not going to be able to tell you, but I can tell you that you can call Phil Leisure in the morning and find out exactly where this program is at from that standpoint. But I will say that the program, the pennies come in over a 7-year period to get to that accomplishment to what we have. If you had bonded it out when you voted on it, you could have had the projects done in about a 2 to 3 year period. It would have still taken that long, even though you bonded it out, because of the things that we have to deal with from state and local and moving things forward on contracts. Staff is good, but they're not that good.
So, Mr. McNeely, the question specifically was about the bypass and the work there. From your knowledge, do we start these projects without having the funds available to complete them when we kick them off? Is that why you think it's taking so long to finish number 5? Because we don't have the funds in-house?
No, that's not the way it works. There's no project ever starts unless the money's in the bank. The contract's never let unless it's the money set aside for the project. It's always in the bank. Now, why South Carolina releases the funds, and something's going on there, but there's no bid. You cannot let a bid go out unless you got funding to satisfy the bid. So you can't start a project and say that the money's going to come in over 7 years, and that contractor's going to dwindle his money and his job for 7 years. That's not the way it works. The bid comes in, and you put the money aside, and then the project is bid. When it's bid, the money's set aside. I don't agree with bonding the money, because if you bond the money, there's one thing I don't think it's even possible to create that much work and get that many contractors in York County to cover that many millions of dollars of paved roads to start with. There'll be chaos and traffic stopped in York County to have that much road construction going on. But if you bond the money, you got to pay some kind of interest back. So whatever you have to pay back, you lose that amount of money on the back end, so some roads won't get paved because you're paying interest on the bond money. I think a 7-year program to fill out a Pennies for Progress is a good project, a good way of doing it, and the money comes in. As Joe said, every time we had Pennies for Progress, it come in before 7 years, the 2 that I was involved in.